Split decision MMA UK down here at ICE FC3. We've just seen the first championship fight of the evening, and I'm here with the new champion, Mr. Josh Jarvis. Firstly, congratulations on the victory. Yes, and secondly, talk us through the fight. And I know before the fight you said you'd game plan for someone else to fight in before, and did it all go to plan?
If you watch the fight with Lee Richardson, I trained Lee Richardson for that fight, and the fight was to let him take Lee down initially, burn himself out, and then Lee was going to try and get back up to his feet and then hit him. That kind of was the same in my fight. He came out, he tried to clinch, he wore himself out, and I just kept hitting him.
Well, I joined the fight like midway through when you were just before you got the mount against the cage, and then you just unleashed on him. Once you got that position, did you know that you were pretty much near the finishing line? Before that,
I came out and I hit him with a left hand, and it cut him, and I could see the blood dripping everywhere. And I just kept hitting him, and I was hitting him with the knees, and he was going, ah. So I could tell they were taking it out of him, and then I took him down, and I thought, this is it. I'm training with Carl Tanswell, you know, BJJ black belt. It's not getting out of this.
Especially like you say with Carl Tanswell, if he'd have stopped the onslaught of the ground and pound, then you've got that great BJJ behind you that you could have just slapped on a submission. I think that fair to say. Would that have been the plan? Or
100% actually. When I had mount on him, I was trying to take S mount because I was slightly high up and I was up against the cage, and I always get back control from S mount, so that would have been the eventual plan if he hadn't tapped the strikes.
What did he tap in the end? I couldn't see from my position.
After I was pulled off, it's the same thing.
Yeah,
it was stopped by strikes.
It was all good. I bet it all goes a blur for you, and I would try and say.
In these interviews you're asked like, how did it go? And you're like, I can't remember, man. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. I know it must be like a blur for you, and then I'm trying to like remember what I saw, but it's just as fast for me. But you know, you were really impressive. Like when we spoke before, and you know, you knew exactly what you wanted to do, and you've executed it out. Does that just, you know, give you even more confidence in yourself going into other fights where you think my planning works, I believe in myself, you know, no one's going to stop me, so to speak?
I haven't given myself this confidence. SBG's given me this confidence. When I first walked in the gym, I was really quiet. I think Jordan came to the gym about 6 months after me. Jordan, my brother, the Cage Warriors fighter, and Carl was like, he's that weird kid who doesn't say anything about me. Like, I was so shy and quiet, and I get the confidence from training with good guys. So yeah.
And what's it like training with your brother? I've always meant to ask you this. Do you ever try and get the upper hand on each other? Because I know if I was with my brother, I'd want to get one up on him because he does like to annoy me.
It's really, really weird actually, because we're exactly the same size, same strength, same technique. Our roles aren't that good because we just cancel each other out. He goes for something, I get out of it, and then it's like, it literally is like sparring with your clone, and we've got the same mindset as well. And I know him so well, sometimes I can finish his sentences, so if he goes for a move on me, I'm like, right, I've got you. But he's world class, he just needs to start putting it together in the ring. He's fought for a world title, so that's proof of it.
Yeah, you've got a dynamic duo, you can say, and like you said, mixed back with SBG, which are, if not the best gym, one of the best gyms in the UK with Carl Tanswell. And what's it like with him, like you said in the interview, training with Gunnar Nelson, Conor McGregor, shows his level. What's it like when he passes all that on to you?
He came back from Iceland with what just seemed like a completely new syllabus. It's like, and when he's saying stuff like, I learned this from Gunnar Nelson, you're like, hang on a minute, I should probably listen to this. And he's doing striking and certain drills which he's learned from Conor, and you're thinking, if I was to go to pay for me to go to Iceland, flight, accommodation, learn from Conor, it costs thousands. I'm getting all from Carl Tanswell for free. It's unreal, absolutely unreal.
He is one of the best guys to learn from.
Enough. I mean, if you ever wanted to seriously take up MMA, anyone, you need to be at SBG.
SBG, and you constantly, as you said, your brother, Typhoid Motorstable,
which is huge. Saul Rogers has joined. They're going to close out the bracket of the top two lightweights in the UK. Azzy Thomas is pro boxer, undefeated, got a featherweight, winning on Cage Warriors. Inman, who's been around for like forever. It's absolutely amazing. And the amateurs, what's scary is the amateurs are just coming and coming and coming, and the amateurs are battering me, and they're going to be the next level of pro. So
it's like you say, an all round, you can't help but learn from him. And you know, I don't want to stop you from going out and celebrating, well, meeting up with everyone. I know you've got another SBG guy on at the moment, so is there anyone you want to thank or give a shout out to?
We've got two SBG guys on after this. Paul Douglas, who's absolutely incredible, he's been sterling. Adam Waterfield, who's making a return after 5 years. He's a physical specimen, mentally he's as strong as iron. They're both going to smash it. Thanks to everyone.
And thanks for your time before the fight, and thanks for your time now, and enjoy it.
Thanks for your support,
Thank you. Cheers.